In November 1895, Professor Wilhelm Conrad Rontgen's experiment brought the discovery of X-rays. He noted that solid objects placed in the beam between the Crookes tube and the fluorescent screen serving as an image receptor blocked the beam, depending upon their density and structure. Then, in a heart-stopping moment, he chanced to pass his hand through the beam. As he looked at the screen, the flesh of the hand seemingly melted away, projecting only the outlines of the bones. The hand was intact, unharmed. But on the screen, only the bones showed up. With that observation, the science of medical radiology was born. A few days later, Rontgen made a photographic image of his wife's hand, using the new rays instead of light for the exposure. Again, only the bones showed, this time on a permanent record which others could see and believe. The skeletal hand that captured the imagination of the public and of physicians, who recognized instantly that this discovery could change medical practice forever. In the weeks after the first medical X-ray images early in 1896, scientists and physicians began to improve on the faint images produced by tubes and generators like the ones Rontgen used.
Those early X-ray experiments also led scientists to observe that the passage of X-rays through living tissue could cause changes. The low-energy X-rays appeared to have a good effect on many skin diseases. Open cancers shrank and the sores dried up. Arthritis sufferers reported relief from their pains. When exposures were seen to make hair fall out, the X-ray was touted as an end to men's daily shaving chores.
But just as quickly, workers with X-rays noted that repeated exposures seemed to cause skin inflammations, ulcers, sores, superficial and deeper cancers, blood abnormalities, and even death. In 1896, the inventor Thomas Edison devised the Fluoroscope, a calcium tungsten-coated screen which glowed when X-rays hit it, allowing direct viewing of any part of the anatomy on a screen like a movie. This process is known as fluoroscopy. In 1913, William D. Coolidge of the General Electric Laboratories devised an improved hot cathode X-ray tube, which produced consistent repeated exposures and was shielded to prevent the scattered radiation that had harmed the early X-ray users. X-rays emerged from Coolidge's tubes only through an aperture in the lead shielding. The patient could then be placed into the beam while others were kept away from it. In December 1898, Marie and Pierre Curie, working in Paris, discovered radium, a new element that emits 200 million times more radiation than uranium. In 1903, the Curies and Antoine-Henri Becquerel share the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radioactivity. Like the discovery of X-rays, the discovery of radium captured the world's imagination. Around the world, people believed radium had marvelous medicinal properties. It was said to lessen constipation, lower blood pressure, cure insomnia by soothing the nerves, and is put in skin creams and toothpastes. There were radium cocktail parties, where inside everyone's drink is a vial of radium emanation, radon gas, to make the drinks glow in the dark. They called themselves the Radium Drinkers. Imagine sipping your ice-cold beer with radium. A deadly way to chill, right? In 1900, German scientists Friedrich Geisel and Friedrich Wachhoff discover that radium rays are dangerous to the skin. Pierre Curie purposely leaves a radium sample on his arm for 10 hours and produces a sunburn-like rash. En route to a conference, Henri Becquerel unthinkingly carries a sample in his lower vest pocket and suffers a burn on his abdomen. Rontgen's discovery was artificial ionizing radiation. 2 years later, a French physicist, Henri Becquerel, discovered that certain rocks emitted natural ionizing radiation with characteristics much like Rontgen's X-rays. Thank you for your audience. Don't forget to comment and subscribe for more videos from Health Radiotech. You can contact us on healthradiotech@gmail.com.